Hey there, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to another flip through. Okay, so we are ending out the month of June 2020 in this flip through. This is my daily creative journal. If there are any questions about how I make my books, go ahead and check the permanent link below. It takes you to a tutorial from start to finish on how I make my books. So visit that if you would like. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see and click that notification bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out from me. So let's get started on this flip through. This is where we ended up. We were down in the Keys and this was a Saturday. My daughter and I had gone kayaking, fun trip. So this right here was Happy Father's Day. And I do believe I had like a video of, what is it? A journal with me. Yeah. So if you're interested in seeing how I go about journaling my pages or how I go about designing my pages, go ahead and look in my playlist section on my YouTube channel. And there is a playlist that is titled Journal with Me. And it has all those videos in it. So this was Father's Day. I don't really have a lot of notes on here. I know this napkin I got from Sweet Deidre, so sweet. This right here, I got from Holly on Journal with Dolly, and I just liked it for its color because it's kind of oceany color. This I got from my sweet friend Shannon. And then because it was Father's Day, I found this and I just loved it. Our inspiration has always been you, meaning my hubby, who is like a Ken doll, okay? He's my own personal Ken doll. And yeah, and I got paid this day, which is always nice. So there was that. We had a relaxing day at home. My kid, I'm not sure where my kids were because we had spent the weekend together, you know, so I'm sure my daughter was at her boyfriend's house and my son might have just been home sleeping because he was getting off night shift. So in here I have, this was a Monday, and what I did here, just so you know, is see, I had printed or stamped out a bunch of these cameras so that I can put them on my page to denote that I filmed videos that day. And so on this day, apparently, I filmed a whole bunch of videos because I took this right here, a blue one, and I photocopied it and enlarged it, right? So I made a giant, you know, whatever, camera. And then I cut out this part right here to make a little window for this big old tag that I had, okay? So this tag was made from the cover of, I believe, a Town and Country magazine. I'm not sure. Here's a little ruffle that I have. I have like a collection of ruffles, and then I just glue them on, you know. So that was that. And then on the back, I had glued a notepad paper, you know, to do my notes on. So here I sent Deidre a happy mail. I filmed and scheduled videos all day long. Yes, that's all I did on this Monday. Lots of coffee, went for my walk. High five. Yeah, I just did a lot of different things. It was very sunny out. I just worked on my computer all day long. So let's see. Coffee and computer on the patio, went for a walk, threw in laundry, filmed a ramble session, called grandma. That's what I do every single Monday of my life. I was going to work in my journal, but then I ended up making tassels, yeah, with all the fibers that I had gotten from the Salvation Army. So when we went back here on this day, we went to the Salvation Army, and I know it's in a ramble session somewhere, but I had made a whole load of tassels with all the different fibers, and those were really fun. And so I have a pile of them to send out randomly in Happy Mail at any rate. So... oh, okay. And then on this day too, I guess my daughter and I had finally gotten my big handsome to agree to a vacation in Michigan for one of, like, on his side, his family reunion. One of Anyway, it's hard to explain. It's a family reunion. So, a smaller family reunion. So, Beauty Queen was super excited, and I was super excited because we have not been out of the state of Florida in 3 years at this point. So, yeah, the last time we took a vacation out of the state of Florida was 3 years ago to a family reunion. So, and that was like my son's one of his graduation gifts. When we asked him what, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You can pick anywhere, anywhere, and we'll go anywhere you want to go. And when I say anywhere, I mean anywhere, right? He told my husband, the only thing I want to do is go to the family reunion because I want you and your cousin Kevin to see each other. It had been a long time since they'd seen each other and had even been in touch. And so, yeah, that's all he wanted. I mean, how sweet is that? So anyway, back to this. We're not in 3 years ago, we're now. And so we were going, guess to whose house? His cousin Kevin, right? So yeah, we were so excited. And then also yeah, we had gotten word that they had the people at work were calling him to come in for a job. So at this point in time, we didn't know what was going to happen. So he was slated to come into work at a particular time. Anyway, more on that later. Okay, so this was just like this was just a crazy day mentally for me. This picture right here, if it's not too glary, shows it all. Yeah, this woman who, oh my gosh. And then dollar signs, like money is just flying out of our house. That's why I put these birds here. We have medical bills, now we have termites, and our air conditioner is on the fritz. I mean, like, come on, really? So I'd filmed videos this day, 2 of them. I filmed my notepad collection, which is absolutely ridiculous, and a magazine harvest. Okay, and then, oh, Big Handsome's tentative start date was July 8th, back at work. So we were, excited about that. I did do my walking this day. Okay, so on this day here, again with the big camera in the background, I did the same thing. I just photocopied it and enlarged it, and then I cut the circle out of it, and here's like Prince Charming and whomever, I don't know. But this day was kind of like a lazy day for me. I did do my walking. I filmed 2 journal with me's, and then my husband and I watched Dirty Dancing. I had seen it, that it was on, I don't know what it was on, Netflix or something like that. And oh my goodness, it's like one of my favorite movies. My husband, it is not one of his favorite movies, just saying. But, but oh my gosh, he was so sweet. And so, yeah, we watched it together. He sucked it up and watched it with me. And I wrote here, I was in such lust with Patrick Swayze. Oh my goodness. And I never knew that he actually sang the song She's Like the Wind. Like, I just found that out like a month ago. I was listening to a podcast with Rob Lowe in it. And yeah, it was just an interesting story. So yeah, that's when I learned that he actually sang that song. I don't know where I was, but, and this is one of my absolute favorite movies. It came out in 1987, the year I graduated high school. Yeah, so, and then I just highlighted, this was the background of the main page. Anyway, that was a fun page. I like that page. And then this page here, this is another one of my favorites, believe it or not. This is the background page right here, and it's a piece of book text. And I had been watching Suzanne Rose Art. I don't know if I saw her on IG first. I'm not really sure, but she did these beautiful watercolor flower things. So I attempted to do the same thing on this page, and it worked out really well. I used my Arteza 36 premium watercolors that I received in a collaboration about 1.5 years ago. I'll have the affiliate links below if you're interested. I really wish I could get in touch with them to get you guys a coupon code. But so far I have not been able to. So at any rate, it worked really well on this paper. So yeah, I thought it came out so pretty, and I've even since done some thank you cards with the same kind of motif, and I really, really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And then on this day here, it was scorching hot out, little wind. Oh my gosh, it felt like 103 degrees. It was horribly, horribly hot. So I went with my husband, or he took me, and I finally got my hair cut. Yes, I got my head shaved on the right side, which is fabulous. I wish I got the whole thing shaved, let me tell you that, but no. Um, and then I keep it like long on the left side and shaved on the right side. It's just really easy to take care of. When I got back in the car, my husband said, "It's so cute." So that was nice. That was nice. I worked on a watercolor. Okay, so I worked on watercoloring cards for a Happy Mail this morning. Again, this is by Suzanne Rose Art. This is her handle for Instagram, but I'll leave her YouTube link below. She has a lot of great like tutorials and such. And then this day we went to the post office and I sent out 2 packages, one to the UK and one to California. Stopped by Popeyes on the way home, and then didn't do anything on for the whole rest of the day. And by the way, my package from the UK, don't know where it is. I don't know. It's lost. I don't know. I feel terrible. I don't know what there is that I can do about it, but here, this is like the note, you know, the whatever it's called, I don't know, a dispatch note, you know, that you have to fill out and sign and all that. Anyway, we're working on finding out where that package is. I went walking, and I also got a sweet Happy Mail from Deidre. These are some of the items that she had sent, so that was a fun page. This is the actual letter from Deidre that goes on this page, but I didn't have room, so I just stuck it on this page. And this right here is it's a sweet little envelope, right, that Nicole from Relax Cut Glue, she has a tutorial on her channel about making these, and they're super adorable. So this page here, okay, it was MIA. I had no notes for it at all. These are clippings that sweet Deidre had sent me. These are stickers from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, and so I just put a sticky note that said, "Too late, I already forgot. The day is officially MIA." So yeah, I have no idea what happened on that day. Then on this day here, I got a very sweet Happy Mail from my dear friend, Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. So I'll put all the links below. And this was really a nice idea, okay? She has a sweet little note here. And then on the back, she told me what she sent, which is really a great idea. Nicole, you're genius, right? Because how many times, you know, do we get Happy Mail and we put the beautiful items in our books and then we're like, oh wait, what did she send me again? You know? So yeah, she sent me a tag for journaling, which is right here. I don't know if you can see it. 3 small pockets, like this one, right? A large pocket, 3 paper flowers, some vinyl stickers, some tissue paper circles, some tennis shoes, fussy cuts so I don't have to. She's so sweet. And 2 butterflies. Yeah, that's a really great idea, so that I know later on when I look through the book what exactly she did send me. So these are just some memes about how I was feeling. This was a beautiful quilt, make the world a better place. It was a couch day for me. I did a lot of fussy cutting and cutting out. You don't always have to be doing something. You can just be, and that's plenty. Absolutely. That's by Alice Walker. I was having a relationship with the AC because it was so flipping hot this week. Oh my goodness. And then Beauty Queen and Eric, oh, they had a fishing tournament out at work, so they didn't get any fish, but and it was super windy. For whatever reason, like every time they hold this tournament, and they hold it every year at the same time, it's always super windy. I mean, I remember a few years ago, our neighbor's father, you know, who's like a grandfather, I think he broke his femur or something because it was so windy. It was terrible, terrible. Anyway, so I remember this came up as a memory in my Facebook, and it's a stack of all my journals. Well, a stack of my journals, like, I don't even know, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So there are probably 6 or more you know, there's probably this amount more. I wonder, oh, there's an airplane going by. Anyway, so that was just a fun little memory of all the journals I had done, and yeah, so that was that. This day I didn't really have any notes in my phone. I did give myself a pedicure, and I found this meme, which was just special. This is from a Mantra Wellness. This background is a sweet, it was a sweet freebie from my friend Debbie from Debbie's Journal, so that was really nice. I filmed a journal with me on this day. And then some stickers, you know, from Brooke, Recreations by Brooke, her date stickers. And yeah, having a positive impact on people is more valuable than trying to impress them. Yeah. So sometimes when I don't have notes, I just decorate the page, put what I know I did, and that's it. So some pages are simple and some not so simple. Then on this day here, again, I received 2 more Happy Mails. So sweet. One from my sweet friend Shannon. Shannon's was a trade. And then a sweet Happy Mail from Deidre. And so this is Shannon's card here that I just glued on 2 sides to make it a tuck spot. This is the sweet card from Deidre. And this is a tag that I had gotten in a previous Happy Mail from Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. And so I did all of my journaling on here. And woke at 6, filmed a ramble session called Grandma. Was this a Monday? Yes. I always know it's a Monday when I film a ramble session and I call my grandma. So on this day, a lot of it was a cleaning day because I like to clean the house before we leave on vacation so that when we get home from vacation, we come home to a clean house. It's just a thing. So we started packing, we were doing laundry, received the trade from my sweet friend Shannon, and she had sent me a bunch of these little girl washi flakes, and I love them. They're so pretty and so cute, and I admired them on her Facebook post, and she was like, oh, I'll just send you some. And I was like, no, let's trade. You know, is there anything I could do for you? And she said, oh, I would love a hand-painted cards. So I painted her up some cards and sent them, and yeah, so we had a lovely trade. And this is her hand lettering, which has just gotten so beautiful over the years. I filmed a ramble session this day. Let's see. Oh, and then this was funny too. Let's see. I had a short video chat with Brooke on this day too, so that was fun. And then we found out that my husband's sister, one of his sisters, he has 4. One of his sisters was not going to the reunion. She decided not to go. And so my daughter texted her and said, oh, well, I guess you're going to miss your brother then. And she was like, uh-oh. So, needless to say, she did end up going, and it was very fun because all of my husband's, well, all of his immediate family was there, like his mom, his dad, my in-laws. They were there. All 4 of his sisters were there, and some of their kids were there. So not everybody from the family was there, but like, you know, his 4 sisters, some of their kids, and his parents were there. And so it was wonderful to have everybody in one place, because I think the last time that happened was 3 years ago, where all the kids were in the same place at the same time. Yeah, so it was fun. And then on this day here, we weren't up there yet, but on this day here is when we left to go on our vacation, okay? And so to drive from Florida across the country up to Michigan, it's about a 22-hour trip. And yeah, it was an uneventful trip, a fun trip. I love road trips, especially, you know, with my family. And then we had some funny times, and I still need to make a journaling card for what all happened, but this was a complete travel day. I think my husband ended up driving some 16 hours this day, nonstop. Well, not nonstop, obviously. We stopped for potty breaks and, you know, stuff like that, and, you know, to eat and whatever. And then on this day too, it was just really funny. My daughter and I started joking about Vivian heads, and that comes from, I know you probably have already seen the journal with me for this page, and so for those of you who didn't, I'll just briefly explain Vivian. She has a YouTube channel, not made for children, but she has a YouTube channel called Vivian Tries, where she tries like as seen on TV things, and then rates them with Vivian heads, you know, and she says, I give this 8 Vivian heads, or I think she only does like up to 5 Vivian heads, but anyway, it's super hilarious. She is super funny and super fun to watch. So if you're interested in, you know, laughing and giggling, give her a watch. Again, not for children. But so my daughter and I like took to rating like our dinner. We rated like, you know, just all these different things, you know, like, oh, how would you rate that toilet, you know, when we stopped off at this really sketch part of town and we were like -2 Vivian heads. Anyway, dinner was like 8 Vivian heads. The tea that they gave me, sweet tea, was like 1 Vivian head. So we just had fun and we were just cracking up and laughing and giggling, so much so that my husband missed our exit at one point. And we went like 30 minutes out of our way. Oh my gosh, he was not happy. But it was funny nonetheless. It was funny, and it gets a really funny story and a funny memory down in the book forever and ever. So yeah, at about 11 or so, 11:30 that night, we just pulled off the side of the road at a hotel and stayed the night. And yeah, so that's that. And this was the beginning of our vacation, the first one out of Florida in 3 years. So we were super excited. And yeah, my husband did a great job driving, and it was just a lot of fun. So more about our vacation and what we got up to in Michigan at a later time in another flip through, when I flip through July. So stay tuned for that, and I will thank you for sharing your time with me. And if you would like to see, you know, other flip throughs, I have flip throughs on a playlist entitled flip throughs, or titled, no, it's titled flip throughs. Anyway, go ahead and look on that one. Oh, I almost choked. Excuse me. And if you want to see more flip throughs, I actually have flip throughs dating back to when I first began, all the way back in like 2015. So feel free to take a gander at those if you want to, and make sure you check all the links below. I link everybody that I mentioned who has a YouTube channel. Yeah, that's just my very small way of saying thank you for inspiring me or making me laugh or whatever. So feel free to check those out if you want to. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and, hit a thumb either which way, I don't care. And click the notification bell so that you get notified the next time a video of mine comes out. So yeah, have a great day and a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll talk at y'all real soon. Bye for now.